What's going on, everybody? Today is Wednesday, June 12th, and right now I'm just sitting at my desk. Today we literally had nothing on the calendar as far as work goes, so I'm just taking some time on kind of chasing down some invoices, seeing when everything's going to get paid out for previous projects. Yeah, other than that, we've had really productive conversations in the past probably a week or so with 4 different athletes, all pro football players, and stuff's just kind of coming to fruition with new players that are signing with the Bucks that we're pretty much almost guaranteed to work with. We've gotten in contact with them. I don't really want to say any of these names until stuff starts to get signed or certain opportunities start to come up, because at least, like I've said in the previous video, in the athlete world, a lot of stuff's hit or miss. A lot of stuff's all talk, and so I don't really want to get my hopes up until I'm there filming. So, but I mean, these are really productive conversations, and it's looking like a lot of these things are going to happen. So, getting some more details with that Baker camp in July, and then have another camp that I'm trying to get down and film in Montgomery, Alabama, as well as trying to get situated with almost being like a personal videographer, photographer for a Bucks player. So I got those 3 guys that I'm kind of working on, as well as another Bucks player that I'm working on. So just trying to really take over the pro sports world, to be honest. Trying to provide as much value for these guys as possible, and really go from there. But that's been pretty much what's going on with the agency side of things, the pitching and closing these athletes, the conversations that have been taking place. Talk to me about this camp you're running. I mean, obviously I saw the overview on Instagram and stuff, but yeah, just talk to me a little bit more about that. What you're looking for, why you're doing it. That's awesome, bro. That's a huge blessing for sure. Are you plugged into a church in Jacksonville, or are you kind of connected with the one back home? I know I shot you over that price. Is that something that you can work with in the budget, or like, are you looking for us to be that paid guy? Because I just want to make sure that we can hook you up the best way possible. Everything's fast turnaround, all ready for Instagram. You'd have the photos within 24 hours, honestly, probably sooner, just so you can post in real time. And then the video we would give you, I mean, just really however many you're wanting. Probably 1 to 2 recaps of the camp, just because obviously there's 180 kids. There's a lot of giveaways, moments going on. So just depending on how much footage we get, we'll put together, if you want Instagram Reels, or if you would want, like to post it with the photos, however you want to format it. I mean, yeah, we take care of all that stuff. And then obviously if you need to see any examples, I can send you over some work that we've done for Antoine Winfield or any other guys. So it was good talking to you again, bro. And yeah, I'm stoked to cover this for you. Obviously, without knowing, budgets and things like that, this is where we felt like this was a good, valuable number. But no, I mean, everything's negotiable. As long as him and I are on set, everything's gonna look how it did in Clearwater. Obviously there's variables, because say we got a film in California or Georgia, and maybe Kyle and I can't make it together. That's where we come in with the agency. We put together a good, valuable team that obviously we know that they can produce good work, but it all starts with like our leadership and making sure that we lead them in the right direction. So everything is that look that you guys saw today, or the in Clearwater, that level of production is achievable anywhere. Obviously it depends a little bit on location and resources, but we'll always have a really good lighting setup, really good camera setup, and really good audio setup. Kyle and I will put together some numbers. It'll obviously be discounted since we're getting this bulk number of 24 episodes, and we can just agree on, hey, let's shoot 24 episodes through the end of the year, preferably obviously for everybody through November, and then we can have it set up to go through December for the edits and stuff. But just because if we up the number on our end to 24 episodes, that'll take a lot of the costs off, and just if we have one big number for the rest of the year, then that'll end up working out way better than trying to piece together half days and full days and all the rest of this stuff. So with those numbers, let me and Kyle get together, put together some numbers, and then as well as obviously with the social clips, and then we can go from there. But the reason why we tried to do half days for 2 episodes or full days for 4 episodes was because obviously you saw the amount of equipment that we had, and so it's a lot of work, especially with renting and stuff like that, just for 30 minutes. All right, man, I appreciate you. Take care. I'm cooking at this desk today. Based off the conversations you guys just heard, deals are getting closed. This one might be the biggest deal that I've ever, like, money-wise, this is crazy. God's opening doors. God is working. But basically, the first conversation that I had was with a player from the Jaguars. He's having a football camp in Montgomery, Alabama, in a week or so, maybe 2 weekends from now. And so basically was just trying to figure out all the details, see if he liked my work, and just fine tune those things, make sure I had somebody in Montgomery for him to be able to film there, because sadly I am not available on the date that he's requesting, but I'm making sure that I have somebody reliable, somebody really good to go fill that role. So that's another great agency pickup. Obviously it's not signed, sealed, and delivered yet, but it really does sound like that he's going to go with us. On the second phone call, that was with the podcast that we were running, that we kind of did a trial run for the other day, or the other week. And they just hit me up. They just called me out of the blue and said, hey, we know we filmed, 5 episodes in that one day. Is there any way that we can film 25 episodes through the rest of the year? And I was like, yeah, like, this is the numbers we're talking. This is what it's going to look like. It'll be better if we do this, this, and that. We just had a really good conversation of really just running some numbers. And this is one thing that I've learned about working with, I guess, I don't really know how to put it, clients who have more money to budget for these things. They will just stroke a check if the work is good. They don't care that much about what it costs, roughly, if it's not any crazy numbers, but they will stroke a check, tell you to invoice them, and they will get it paid on the same day. And in terms of working with some other clients, it is like pulling teeth, just trying to chase invoices and all this other stuff. So, in the great words of Alex Hormozy, is solve rich people problems. And although that is not my main intention of solving these athletes' problems to get paid, it is just a bonus because I love what I do and I love being in the athlete space. And it just so happens that a lot of them have wealth. So, anyways, me and my buddy Kyle, he was the one directing pretty much the shoot. Him and his partner, Brian, they were pretty much directing the shoot for the podcast a couple weekends ago. And so I'm going to get with Kyle. We're going to run some numbers. They requested just one big package for the rest of the year, just to see what those numbers would look like. They want us to edit the social clips. They want us to edit shorter segments, all of the above, to just produce a great show for them. So super glad that they loved it. This is gonna, dude, this is absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Y'all don't understand, or y'all might understand, but this is crazy. This is gonna be a massive deal, and I'm so excited, and I'm praying that it all works out. And if it doesn't, I'm still okay with it, because at the end of the day, the feedback from this is we did really good work, and so that's why they're wanting to look at these numbers with us. So I'm gonna get crunching some numbers. So I'll see you guys when I see you. I know I said that literally 20 minutes ago, but now we're here. So I'll see you guys when I see you. I'll probably see you guys in Bradenton tomorrow with Peyton Stearns. What's going on, everybody? It is currently Friday, about 1 o'clock. I just got back from a run with one of my buddies. We went on a 4-mile run slash walk. I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things as far as running goes. So ran 2 miles on Wednesday, ran 2 miles on Monday, which was my first run back since I don't know how long it's been. But regardless, that's currently what I'm doing right now, is a little hybrid split, and gonna try for a half marathon later this year. So also a quick side note, I don't know how legal it is for me to share conversations without them knowing. So from now on, I'm just gonna be, unless I tell them or ask them for permission to share the conversation on here, which I think would, I don't know how beneficial that would be as far as like how the conversations would go. But I'm just gonna share like my answers and when I'm talking on the phone. So that's just for now. Obviously I'll see what I can do, and see if there's certain people who don't mind it or whatever. But yeah, I got to figure that out before I just start posting about all this stuff that me and the clients are talking about, because they pretty much don't know that this is going on. So, and then as far as yesterday goes, I filmed with Peyton Stearns. Obviously you guys saw a couple clips of that, and that was great. Peyton has been crushing it in the WTA. She won her first title, so congrats to her. And yeah, we're just kind of developing this friendship, work relationship thing we got going on. So it's been really great. And so after yesterday, just to be completely transparent, I did it for free, which a lot of you guys would be like, hey, like, why are you, doing this for free? You just had your first 10K month, things are going very well. Why are you doing free work? I just see the value in what's to come with Peyton and a relationship like that, and that's exactly what happened. So that was my second time filming with Peyton yesterday. It went great. We're gonna produce another short form reel for her since she loved the first one so much, and then she goes on a tour to Europe for grass courts, and then she'll come back to the States to play some tournaments. And in that, after we got done filming yesterday, she was like, hey, like, what do I owe you? What can I give you? And I was like, hey, like, don't worry about it. This one's on me. I'm just blessed that you have me out here. And then she was like, hey, like, are you sure? Like, there's nothing, we can do. And I was like, well, if you want, I would love to produce something for you for one of your really big tournaments here in the States, like the US Open or Cincinnati Open, whatever it is. And she was like, oh my gosh, like, I'd love to have you at the tournaments. Like, let's definitely work something out. Send me some prices, some packages, and we'll figure something out. And so that just goes to show, like, you can pick and choose, or at least I have the luxury of, picking and choosing when to kind of give things for the relationship to grow, and kind of give, and then ask. So I'm pretty sure that was from Gary Vee with jab, jab, right hook. Anyways, that was just kind of thought process, and obviously, playing tennis, I wanted to be in the tennis world, and I knew that this was a great way to do it. So me and Peyton mutually follow each other on Instagram. When she saw some of my work from another tennis player, that led to this relationship. Fast forward, worked for free for a couple of times, and now she wants me to come to the US Open with her. So that's a huge blessing right there, a huge tournament as well. So that would be very exciting to shoot. And yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on this week. Obviously this weekend, nothing crazy. I don't have any shoots planned as far as I know. So I'm just gonna be catching up on editing. So editing is the name of the game this weekend. So hope you guys are doing great. Not really sure what I'm gonna film this weekend. Obviously I'm just gonna be here sitting at this desk filming. So I appreciate you guys more than you know. This has been really fun. Just kind of trying to be consistent here on YouTube and document the process of what it's really like. So obviously it's not always the most entertaining. I don't always have crazy stuff going on. I'm not always shooting professional athletes every day, all day. So yeah, I'm glad you guys want to stick around even when I'm just sitting here at my desk editing. Thank you all for always tuning in, and I'll see you guys when I see you.